Beginners, a collection of short stories by the late American author and poet Raymond Carver, was published in 2009 posthumously. This compilation features the unedited manuscript versions of tales that Carver initially released in 1981 as part of the collection What We Talk About When We Talk About Love. Comprising 17 stories, the book explores various themes and characters. The opening story, Why Don't You Dance?, depicts a young couple purchasing furniture from a yard sale held by an inebriated man, selling off all his possessions. The narrative takes an unexpected turn when the drunk invites the couple to dance with him after playing music. Subsequently, the young woman ridicules the man to her friends. In Viewfinder, the narrator encounters a man with a hook for a hand who sells the narrator a photograph of his own house. Where is Everyone? Originally titled Mr. Coffee and Mr. Fix-It by Carver's editor, delves into the narrator's discomfort upon witnessing his elderly widowed mother kissing a man on his sofa 3 years prior. Meanwhile, the narrator's wife, Myrna, develops feelings for Ross, a man she meets at an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting. Reflecting on his father's death, the narrator asks Myrna for comfort, but her response is less than enthusiastic. Gazebo revolves around a married couple managing a motel. After the husband, Dwayne, cheats on his wife, Holly, with the cleaning lady, Juanita, he tries to convince Holly that they can rebuild trust and strengthen their love. However, Holly remains unconvinced. Want to See Something, originally titled I Could See the Smallest Things, follows Nancy as she investigates a noise outside in the middle of the night, leaving her snoring husband, Cliff, behind. Her widowed neighbor, Sam, is encountered spreading insecticide on his garden. Despite their history as friends, something has driven a wedge between Sam and Cliff. The Fling, originally titled Sax, focuses on Les, a textbook salesman, reflecting on his parents' divorce due to his father's infidelity. Les anticipates an irrelevant, if not non-existent, relationship with his father in the future. In A Small, Good Thing, originally titled The Bath, a young boy named Scotty is hit by a car on his birthday. Following this tragic event, his mother seeks solace in a bath. Lastly, Tell the Women We're Going follows two old friends, Bill and Jerry, who decide to leave their wives and children for a day-long Sunday drive. After a session at the rec center, they observe two young girls riding their bikes. Jerry attempts to flirt with them, but the girls show no interest. Fueled by anger from the rejection, Jerry aggressively cuts them off with his car and brutally attacks them with a rock, resulting in their tragic deaths. In If It Please You, originally titled after the Denham, an elderly couple, James and Edith, had their weekly bingo game disrupted by a young hippie couple dressed in denim. The young man cheats, and his girlfriend wins bingo, prompting James to express concern about their likely use of the winnings for drugs. Later that night, Edith mentions spotting, leading James to wish that the young couple had the problems instead of him and Edith. Stuart and his friends stumble upon the body of a deceased girl during a camping trip in so much water close to home. Rather than immediately reporting the discovery, they continue enjoying their trip, engaging in drinking and revelry around the campfire. Stuart delays reporting the body until the next day, leaving his wife, Claire, disturbed and questioning whether Stuart might be involved in the girl's death. In Dummy, originally titled The Third Thing That Killed My Father Off, an intellectually challenged man named Dummy fills a pond with base and becomes obsessively protective of it. Eventually, Dummy descends into madness, murdering his wife and ending his own life by drowning in the pond. Pie, originally titled A Serious Talk, follows Bert and his estranged wife, Vera. Bert incessantly bothers Vera about her new boyfriend, Charlie, going so far as to cut the phone cord when he calls. Despite Bert's belief that a serious conversation can mend their relationship, it becomes clear that he is deluded. The calm unfolds with three men arguing in a barbershop about a hunting story. In Mine, originally called Little Things, a mother and father engage in a heated dispute over their baby, leading to a gruesome tug-of-war that ends tragically as both pull too hard. In Distance, originally titled Everything Stuck to Him, a 21-year-old woman listens as her father recounts her childhood. Beginners, originally titled What We Talk About When We Talk About Love, depicts Mel, Teresa, Laura, and Nick sharing drinks before dinner. The evening turns into a discussion about their tumultuous romantic histories, fueled by the consumption of 2 whole bottles of gin. The final story, One More Thing, features Maxine, fed up with her husband, LD, who drunkenly berates their 15-year-old daughter, Ray. As LD, Exits for good. He announces having one more thing to say to Maxine and Ray, but finds himself speechless for once. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.